The question is, seventh house have earthy sign, plus in the same horoscope, Venus is placed in fiery sign. How to interpret it? Why this question is asked? Why? Because seventh house deals with the marriage and relationship, correct? And Venus also deals with the marriage and relationship. Seventh house, earthy sign, Venus in fiery sign. You can see the conflict of two different tattvas. Now, if this situation is happening in the horoscope, how to deal with this? We know seventh house in astrology is about marriage and committed relationship. First thing, clear? So whenever you want to predict about marriage and all, so you can't do that thing without marriage. Seventh house. Seventh house is very very important. That shows the actual event of marriage and committed relationship. Seventh house is also the life partner, business partnership, public image. How you deal with the other people in public. That is the seventh house. Clear? Seventh house also denotes how you deal with the close and serious relationship. Close people. Okay, how you deal with the close people and serious relationship. That also seventh house. Earthy sign in the seventh house, what does it mean? So earthy sign in seventh, earthy sign, let's say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I'm taking the general character of the earthy sign here. So earthy element in the seventh house shows, especially when it comes for the relationship. Correct. When it comes for the relationship, the person wants stability, practicality, okay, long-term result, physical comfort, routine, and security. Correct. These are the qualities of Ardhi. If Ardhi sign in the seventh house, this is the actual need of the person. If they want sustenance in the relationship, if they want happy married life, they need to search a similar quality partner. Then it will survive, happy and long lasting. Clear? This is the basic nature. Now Venus. The first thing is like Venus in fiery sign. Okay, what does it mean? The very first thing is Venus is a karaka of love and romance. Okay, marriage, desire.
And passion.
Okay, passion and all. But the important thing here is Venus is all about desire. Okay, desire of marriage. Venus is desire of marriage, but seventh house is actual marriage. Okay, when we say Venus is a karaka of marriage, it's fine, but you have to understand the deeper meaning of it. It is a karaka of marriage. It is a desire of marriage. If Venus is afflicted in the chart, na, so those people have less desire of marriage, or less desire of long-term marriage, long-term relationship. The difference between seventh and Venus is the desire. Venus is actual desire. Okay, now if we understood this, we have seen Venus is a karaka of love and romance, okay, passion, marriage, desire, comfort, and all these things. Now that is sitting in the fiery sign. Fiery sign may be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You pick any of these things, but the tattva is fire. So when Venus is in fiery sign, it behaves like passionate. That passionate, the nature of Venus will flourish in the fiery sign only. Passionate. Okay. They they are always ready, they are always quick to fall in the love. Okay. Emotionally, they are expressive. Okay. Sometimes they are egoistic also and dominating in the love, dominating in the relationship. They want what? The adventure, correct? Adventure and the attention in the romance. That is the fire. Venus in the fiery sign. So now, where is the mismatch? So you are saying seventh house in earthy sign, they want stable, practical relationship. Okay. But Venus, the marriage desire, that is in the fiery sign. That want passionate, fast, okay, exciting love. Okay, so the logic is the desire, the Venus, and the actual marriage approach, that is the seventh house, are different. Are you understanding it?
Mhm.
Their desire is different. That person can desire anything. Okay, but the actual marriage or the actual relationship will be different in their life. That is the mismatch, that is the inner conflict in their life. This is a seed that can create an inner confusion, sometime delay also. Okay, this is the combination of delay marriage. And why this delay is happening? Now you know the reason. Okay, reason is inner conflict. They desire something different, okay, but in their actual life, they're getting different kind of partner. So they're refusing it. They're delaying, they're creating delay in their own marriage. Are you understanding it? So before marriage, it is delay. After marriage, it will be confusion. So this is the real life situation in their life. And you can see something, some more real life behavior in their in their life. Like this person may fall in love quickly because Venus is in fire. Okay, but won't marry easily. Correct? They kept on delaying their marriage. The first thing. Second, they want drama. As I told you, they want drama, fire in the romance. So, but in real life, they are very selective and careful. After marriage, they become very selective and careful. But they have this desire, okay, of fire in romance and all these things. They may reject good partner
And
because
then those
partner does not
disappointments.
alliances for the marriage come and all these things happens. Now they may reject good partners because the person does not excite them enough. They need, okay, whenever they see any partner, so you should excite them. If that is not happening, they will reject the partner. But after some time, under the pressure of family members, society, and all, they forcefully get married. Okay, and the after struggle, correct? After marriage, a lot of struggle will be there because that excitement and all these things, it will be not fulfilled in their life. Correct. Now, how that will manifest after
Yeah.
marriage and all, it all depends upon the dasha and everything. What should we advise whenever you see this kind of combination? So advise them to balance heart and head. Don't marry only for the thrill or only for the comfort. So you should tell them to take decision based on their seventh house tattva, not based on the Venus, because Venus thing is desire. Correct. If you take your decisions based on your desire, it will not stay for longer period of time. Okay, so the very first thing, they should give priority to the seventh house tattva as comparison to the Venus tattva. Okay, second, delay decisions in the love matter. Okay, so fiery Venus act fast, but earthy seventh house need time. So whenever they fall into any relationship and all, they should think twice. Correct? Don't fall in any relationship, any love very quickly. Okay, otherwise it will be creating a lot of problems in their life. You can advise them to look for a partner who has both passion and practically, like the similar kind of nature. Okay, fire plus earth. Yeah, so for this purpose, you need horoscope matching. Okay, horoscope matching is not only about the matching 36 gun. I'm understanding everybody. If this is the situation in anybody horoscopes, obviously what kind of partner is suitable for them? You know it.
Earthy.
Okay, so there also you need these two elements. Okay, fire and earth.
These two.
Okay, then it will be managed. So it means the partner who have the sense of practicality plus passionate. That is the best choice for this horoscope. So whatever I explained, okay, I'm not considering Venus in sixth or any position. Okay, so this behavior will be there. Now, depending on the actual position of Venus, it is in the 12th from the 7th or second from the 7th. So we have to modify it little bit. Okay.
We can say like earthy sign in the seventh house, so at least they would try to sustain the relationship or marriage. I mean,
It
it
all
won't
it all
break
depends
easily.
upon Venus desire. Okay. They have to control their desire first. So you can't forcefully control only the tattva of Rashi. Ultimately, that desire is from Venus only, So we need to balance Venus first. Don't worry about the seventh house tattva. Okay, we need to take care of Venus element first. So that's why when you suggest any remedy for this person, so we should suggest remedy for Venus, not for the seventh house.
Okay.
So desire. Obviously, we can't control desire, but we need to do something for desire. That is the main problem with this whole situation here. Otherwise, who don't want stability and long term things in the relationship? Okay, everybody wants it. Okay, but in this situation, that stability and long term relationship is getting compromised with the desire element of Venus. So we need to do something for the Venus. Correct. So this is how we suggest the remedies also. Let's move to the next topic. So like this, now we can utilize tattvas in many manner. Okay, these are very big topic. So that's why I'm saying whatever I'm teaching here in this session, make notes and think about it and start utilizing these things practically in the horoscope. So practice is needed. So till now we have seen the Aries fire tattva plus Ardhi tattva. Now next is air. Okay, Vayu tattva. So air signs, Vayu tattva signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini means Mithuna Rashi. Libra means Tula Rashi. Aquarius means Kumbha Rashi. So all these three signs hold the Vayu Tattva. So what is the nature of the Vayu Tattva? So Vayu Tattva, air, need to connect. Okay, they want to share, discuss, compare. Air Tattva is restless, correct? These are intellectual, social. And the very important thing is air Tattva cannot stay in one box. Okay, obviously we can't capture it. Understanding everybody? So these are the basic characteristics of the Vayu Tattva, regardless of signs. Okay, we have three signs. In all these three signs, these qualities will be true. Now discuss, we'll see one by one. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Mithuna. So Gemini is a air plus dual. Okay, Dvisabhav Rashi, dual sign. So when we have air plus dual, so how these people will react? They talk to someone, then decide. They take opinion. That's why Gemini sign have the tattva of conversation, talking. It is not because of the third house. So when we say the third house is a communication, Gemini sign is also communication. Okay, but they don't know what is the logic behind it. Why you are calling Gemini sign as a communication. So now you understand. This is because of the tattva and the basic nature of this tattva. So Gemini sign means these people talk to someone and then decide. So Gemini sign check with the 2-3 people before taking action. Now, their brain runs in the parallel options or parallel tabs where they want data, opinion, options. Then they can take decisions easily. Gemini sign in the first house is full of questions, chatter, okay, mimicry. Mimicry means this is the quality mentioned in the classics, but it is not literally, don't take it mimicry, but it is about the talking. The main habit is talking. They act based on the feedback given by others. They make their opinion, all these things on the basis of the feedback and the opinions of others. Okay, Gemini sign in the 10th house. 10th house, as we have already discussed, that is a career, correct? So media, communication, multiple projects. Okay, we call Gemini sign as a multiplicity sign. Okay, multiples. That is of dual nature, correct? Dual nature plus air. The first reaction in career in the 10th house. Okay, they always search somebody to talk or some people to take opinion. In their career also they apply the same thing. Okay, so Libra sign, Tula Rashi. That is,
How good they are in teamwork?
they can do any work, but ultimately the final decision, whatever they take, okay, those decisions are based on the opinions and the feedback. Correct. Let's say if you want to work in the team, Gemini in the 10th house, okay, and I ask you to don't talk to anybody. You work in the team, you do your own work, okay, but don't talk to anybody, don't take anybody decisions. You can't do your work. You will make mistake. You feel like you are blocked. Okay, so you need some group of people,
Some communication,
somebody.
networking, some
Yes,
discussions.
that is needed. That is the nature of the air plus the dual. That is that how it works. Correct. So Libra, that is Tula Rashi. Libra sign is air plus movable. Now more uh, dangerous situation than Gemini. Okay, they balance the situation. Okay, the first reaction, they always balance the situation. They avoid the tension and keep peace. That's why you see the Libra sign, the symbol is the balancing. Okay, that symbol also matching with this, the same tattvas. Okay, so Libra is always trying to keep relationships stable. Okay, in any conflict, they try to adjust, sometime at their own cost. So that adjustment quality is a nature of Libra. If it is afflicted, anybody can disturb them. That is adjustment, huh? So you can disturb it. And that is only possible if Libra sign is afflicted. That's why in Tantra also, the most, what we call the weakest sign, weak sign to do Tantra is Libra. Okay, because you can attack on these people easily if Libra is afflicted. So that's why people say never share your horoscope with the people who know Tantra and all these things. Libra sign in 4th house. So you can see the house is a diplomatic zone for them. Family fights are hidden. Okay, they never let others people to know what is happening in the family. They keep it hidden. A lot of things are happening in the family. They're keeping it in balance. Every elder person in the family have Libra in the 4th house, so he will manage all family members. Okay, you can balance every situation in the family. Libra in the seventh house, partnership is all about appearances, adjustment. Yes, Soumya ji.
Sir, I have
Hmm.
one question.
Mm-hmm.
We have in the fourth house is the house. I mean your house. So maybe I'm asking maybe a silly question or I don't know. So once
Hmm.
a person gets married, so
Hmm.
that that house. I mean for a girl, so that house
Mm-hmm.
becomes the husband also, or
Okay, so
it's
you are
only mother's
asking
house.
like fourth house is a house. So for the female after marriage, okay, that fourth house becomes the house of husband or not, correct? This is
Yes,
what you are asking. No, no, that is your house only after marriage also.
that
Okay.
becomes the husband. I mean the husband also become. I mean sorry, the
Huh.
fourth house becomes your house of the husband also.
No, no, no. Your husband house is what? 10th house. Why? Why? Because you know the husband partner is what? Seventh house, correct? So from seventh
Yes.
house you count four houses. Seventh,
Oh,
eighth, ninth, tenth. So your 10th house is husband house.
okay, sir. I understood. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
like
Thank you, sir.
okay. We have seen the Libra, Aquarius. The next A sign is Aquarius. Aquarius sign is what? Kumbha. Okay, Kumbh Rashi. Kumbh Rashi is very interesting. Okay, so we'll see in our actual classes. Okay, Kumbh sign have a lot of significations. Okay, that pot. What is the meaning of that pot symbol? What is inside pot? Okay, that Kumbh. Very interesting things. We will discuss all these things in detail. Okay, so Lakshya is saying if Libra in ninth house, will that person have balanced approach toward dharma? Yes. You have balanced approach toward dharma, or you will try to balance whatever you know in the dharma. Whether that is correct or not, okay, but you have your own opinion and all these things, so you will keep it balanced in the dharma. That is correct. Balance in the relationship with father and you. Okay, balance in the relationship with you and teacher. If that balance is disbalance, then problem appears. Okay, like this. So Aquarius sign, we're discussing about the Aquarius air plus Aquarius sign is a fixed sign. So how they react? Now it is very interesting. Aquarius air plus fixed. The very first thing they detach, think for the long term, and then they observe. Because Aquarius does not act emotionally. They always step back, okay, and see the problem from the outside. Okay, like drone camera, huh? We are watching everything from the outside. Okay, then they take decision. Are you understanding it? This is the nature of the Aquarius. Aquarius sign, now everybody is posting second house, third house. So like this, we can't continue the session. So don't worry. Whatever I'm giving you the quality, just understand this. Okay, I'm giving you the examples, some examples. So try to apply these examples for the all houses. Aquarius sign, which house we have not discussed. Okay, third house. Okay, Aquarius sign in the third house. How it will react? Anybody know? Aquarius sign in the third house.
It can restrict its communication
They
because
will think before speaking, plan everything, the speeches.
they actually can think too much before speaking. So by the time they think, they will not be able to communicate, is how I would say.
Aquarius in third house, futuristic angle. Okay, first they think about futuristic view and all. Okay, then they start their communication.
कम्युनिकेशन को बुक में ला सकते हैं ताकि क्या कहते हैं वो एक स्टेबल वे रह जाए
Huh?
राइटिंग
No,
स्किल्स
It is that
इम्प्रूवमेंट्स
is
हो
that is
सकते
also futuristic view, na? You are thinking about the future, how to do that. Correct. So that communication, they start communication with the thought or with the angle of the future. Okay. As I'm saying, the Aquarius sign is all about the first detach, first they think. Correct. They see everything, every situation. Then they think about the future. Then they react.
strong in documentation, sir.
Yes. Documentation is also for the future purpose. Correct. For the security and all. Now the water sign. Okay, water sign Jal Tattva. Water signs are what? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, water element contains the emotion. So, water feels deeply. First response is always emotional. Okay, based on the safety, your intuition power, okay, past experiences. This is the nature of water. So, Cancer sign, Karka Rashi, the water sign plus movable. The first reaction for the Cancer sign is they protect the loved one, okay, feel emotional, okay, then they take decision. So, Cancer sign, Cancer sign, we call fourth house as a mother. Some take Cancer sign as also mother. Cancer sign is not mother, but you have to understand Cancer sign have that emotion. Correct. So in that sense, we can assign Cancer as a mother. Okay, in any situation, they first ask, how will this affect my family, my emotion, my space? Okay, so when I say my family, my emotion, so I am talking in context of the fourth house. Okay, Cancer sign in the fourth house. So now you can apply this same tattva, same Cancer sign in any house. So they become emotional regarding that particular house, seventh house. Cancer sign in the seventh house. What does it do? Sensitive towards the relationship or partner. Cancer sign in the first house, sensitive, moody, correct? And they get hurt very fast. You can hurt them easily. They will not show maybe outside, but internally they get hurt very easily.
Protective?
Yes, protective. Yes, protective. Protective for what? Cancer in
For
Lagna.
their family.
Before their family, they are protective for themselves also first. Okay. For them, their identity, their name. Okay. If you are famous, so you are very sensitive to your identity. Okay. How people are looking for you, how people treating you. If I have Cancer Lagna, I am teaching Jyotish, so I am very sensitive. Okay. Whether how students are thinking about me, what they are writing in the Facebook against me, correct? Whether I am getting any messages during or teacher day or Guru Purnima day or not, I'm understanding it. Like if I'm teaching 100 student and on Guru Purnima day, if I don't receive any single message, so I get upset easily. Maybe I will not show outside, okay, but it feels. That is the Cancer sign.
But sir, they're also having expectations they'll do a lot, but in return you have to do for them.
Yes, obviously that emotions. If you have emotions, if you have then if you have all these weaknesses, actually water sign holds many weaknesses. And due to that weaknesses, now that attachment, okay, demand, or what we call that expectation, all these things comes naturally with these signs. Everybody understanding the whole point. Okay, that is a problem with the water.
Just one question is that, if the attachment or emotion or protective about self is not being shown by somebody in Cancer Lagna, what does it mean? He's like abnormal or reflected, or what is it? Or maybe he's achieved that stage where he has conquered the negative power. I mean, how do you review it?
You are saying if somebody is not reactive to these situations, correct?
Yeah,
Whether
I mean, if somebody is not being emotional, somebody is not worried about the Guru Purnima messages or people contacting, that kind of thing. I'm using your example just to verbalize it. So
so in
what is
that
that?
case there are two possibilities. Okay, so he become Mahamanav, correct? It means he have achieved the nirvana or some kind of thing. Okay, in real sense, or else he is hiding it. Simple. Okay, so Cancer sign have the tendency to hide. They can hide the emotions. They feel it, but they hide it. That is the nature of mother, correct? That's why I'm saying fourth house is mother. So Cancer is also mother in this sense. Cancer don't have any Karak Tattva of mother. Okay. But due to these qualities of Cancer, we can call it as mother. So what is the quality
Okay,
of mother?
being
Okay, so she can
protective.
protective and she can feel uh, maybe hurt and all, but she will not reveal it to you. Correct? She keep it in their heart. She will keep
Yeah,
everything. The same thing happening
right.
to the person, but that person uh, achieved the state of Buddha. Okay, Buddhatva. then it's a good thing. And that achievement of enlightenment and all these things is easily possible with the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That is also true. So whatever you are saying, that can be possible. As I'm saying, it can either you can achieve nirvana or you are just hiding it.
No, I'm just using the
Yes.
same example where we were talking about Venus in the sixth and with Sagittarius and Capricorn, because that's a Cancer lagna. The person I'm giving example is having Atmakarak Venus.
Hmm.
I mean, the person has gone through a very bad divorce and she's
Okay.
perfectly in a different state. So either you're right, she's hiding, or maybe it's something else. I don't know.
In maximum cases, they're hiding it only.
Okay.
Okay. So it is very rare that person become attain the state of nirvana and all.
So this sensitivity is not out of affliction. ये राशि का nature है.
राशि का गुण है. It's a
Okay.
nature. Okay. Cancer in 10th house. They feel the career must feel like family. Wherever Cancer sign falls, so they have to feel the family emotion in that area. Otherwise, they get drained. They can't function in that environment. Are you understanding it? In 10th house, they should feel like wherever they are living, wherever they are working, office environment and all, they should feel like a home and family things. Okay. They consider house colleague and all these things as a office colleague, as a house family member and all. Okay, if you don't provide this kind of environment, Cancer sign will not flourish in that house.
Sir, this Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are related to conscious, subconscious, and this kind of mind also, sir. वो थोड़ा सा सर एक बार आप थोड़ा सा बताएंगे सर?
That's why I'm saying that these Rashi have the capability to attain higher state of consciousness. Okay, sleep. Okay, your sleeping consciousness. That's why we cannot dream, sleep. These things belongs to Cancer, Pisces sign, even for the Scorpio sign. Okay, these people get
Intuitive,
hints in the dreams. Okay, from their ancestors, from anywhere. Okay, they are getting different kinds of dreams, visuals. Why? Because these Rashis are closely connected to these things. So that's why I'm saying achievement of nirvana, all these things are possible in watery signs only. That's why we assigned Pisces sign as a last sign in the 12th house. We say that can give what? Enlightenment. Scorpio sign. Okay, Vrishchika Rashi. Okay, water plus fixed. Okay, so Scorpio, watery sign plus it's a fixed sign. Scorpio never react openly. Okay. First they check the backstory, hide their emotions, and act when they know everything is in control or they know everything, then only they react. This is how actual Scorpio also behave like the same manner. Scorpio in the 6th house. 6th house is what? Enemies. So enemy come through emotional manipulation. So they will have enemies who do emotional manipulation, and how they react. How these people, Scorpio in 6th house people react. So native respond through hidden tactics. That is not visible. Hidden tactics, hidden techniques. Because something unknown. Scorpio in the 8th house. Okay, the first instinct is like isolate yourself and then do your investigation. Okay, they have psychic healing power. That's why we assign a Scorpio in 8th house. It can give healing power to you. Okay, that is a God gifted kind of thing. You have those things because you have taken those qualities from the previous life also. Scorpio in 8th house, they have Jyotish, knowledge of Jyotish from the previous life. They have done that journey is continuing in this life also. If Scorpio falls in 12th house, 4th house, 8th house, anywhere, any of these triangle, if they are doing Jyotish or any healing thing, to understand this, they have this karma, they have these impressions of karma from the previous life also. In this life, they are just continuing the thing. So you will see those people know many things in the advance. Like when they start something, like when they start Jyotish learning, so when they start now, they feel like yes, they know these things already. They know this. So it becomes very easy for them. to understand the subject. Anybody feel these things?
Yes, sir. I have Mars in Scorpio, 8th house, Aries ascendant. My
Okay, so
intuitions works very much.
good.
The fifth house Scorpio can also give the same thing.
Yes, fifth house Scorpio, because that is the Pura Punya.
The 12th house. 12th house.
12th house, 4th house, and 8th house. These trinal are natural things. Other than this, 5th house also have this impression. 9th house also have this thing. So many things can be possible. Hmm. Yes, Dhanalakshmi, you raised your hand.
Sir, Scorpio in 12th, and there is a Parivartan Ketu in Lagna and Jupiter in 12th.
Okay.
So sometimes I feel I suddenly tell them to do something, they'll do it, and it will work. I don't know how I told them. Many times it's happened. Why I
Intuition.
said those things?
Hmm. So these rare things are possible with the Scorpio people. Okay, prominent Scorpio, not only Scorpio Lagna or Chandra Rashi Scorpio, but in the prominent positions also. Scorpio 8. Now the last is Pisces sign, Meena Rashi. That is also watery sign, but dual. Okay, water plus dual. First reaction. Okay, how they react. The very first thing is dream, then escape, then feel everything. Now this tattva is not good for the Meena Rashi. Okay, they may cry, write poetry, pray, sleep, imagination. Big poet, artist. Okay, they have prominent Pisces sign in their chart.
Sir, I don't understand dream, escape, and feel everything. What does that mean?
It means practically they don't act, correct? They think about it, they imagine, okay, they take help from the something which does not exist, like pray. They pray to Lord Hanuman, correct? Like tomorrow, after 1 month, you have exam. Okay, now you are stuck in this situation. So how will you react? So you do prayer, you visit Hanuman temple. So you feel like God is giving you darshan and he is saying tathastu. Okay, and you have passed the exam.
एग्जाम्स की
So-
मेहनत करेंगे मंदिरों में जाकर
मेहनत हाँ मतलब you understood, correct? I don't need to explain. This is the problem with the Pisces sign. So they need to learn to practical. If you have 1 month exam, after 1 month, read. Maybe they will. By my sister have prominent Pisces sign and she is a topper. Okay, but yes, parallelly she have these habits also. So I'm not saying they will not read, study. They will study, but parallelly, they also fear these things. They do pujas and they take alternate help.
But they can be repetitive also. I mean, they must be doing whatever they are doing. They must be, their course of action can be similar in most of the situations. In a given situation, they can be of a similar nature of.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yes, sir, that's very
Yes.
true.
That is possible. And also, Pisces sign don't have boundary. Okay, so about this boundary, we will discuss in detail in our classes. So if you don't have boundary, so sometimes you do over. So you need some boundaries. So this prayer and all these things will keep you in boundary. They require these things. Okay, but the problem is when you do it over, it means you're crossing the boundary. That's why we say Pisces sign means ocean. Ocean don't have any boundaries. Okay, Scorpio sign and Cancer sign have boundaries. Cancer sign is what? River. Scorpio is what? Stagnant water. Okay, stuck water, stagnant water. And the Pisces sign is ocean water. No boundaries. If no boundary, so you don't have any limit. So we should use these things as a constructive quality.
How will you use it if it has no boundary? How will
No,
you?
there is a way like we can improve our habits and all these things. We'll learn it for every Rashi. I will teach those things. What should we overcome? Correct? Because every sign has some weaknesses and some strength. Like Libra. Libra have the strength of balancing, correct? But weakness is the same thing. Okay, they can disbalance easily.
So Scorpio sign, I mean, these people are highly secretive and very offensive in, when it comes to taking revenge also, sir.
Yes.
Because of martial energy.
That is true.
So it means if Pisces, wherever it falls, if that how like maybe affliction, then the alternative help will ease the problem for the individual.
Yes.
Prayers and meditation, right? So
prayers
if
and
they feel
meditation.
problem, if they feel conflict regarding that particular house wherever Pisces is placed.
Hmm. I can give you example. Like for example, somebody have Pisces prominent. Okay, like you were saying, they can do prayer. Okay, spirituality. They can. He started reading Osho.
Okay, sir.
Then what happens? He every day he is reading morning, evening, afternoon. It becomes addiction.
Yes, yeah, no boundary.
Correct. Uh, so so what happens? So he is not taking care of himself. Okay, no sleep, no breakfast on time, lunch on time. Every day he's only listening Osho, his
Addiction.
lecture. Okay, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Ashtakotri Gita, what not. Every day. Now this is also not good. Correct.
Hmm.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why we need boundary. Boundary means these people need guidance. These people need guru. That's why this is a higher spiritualism sign also.
So the person will feel depressed also after doing all these such things, like
Yes.
reading books,
Huh. Depress or they get influenced also.
influenced, and yes, they
Huh.
don't get the way out, what to do and how to get all these
Yes.
things which he has learned.
Extremes. Yes,
Yes.
the word extreme is good for them. So how to control it? They need guru. If you want to attain higher spirituality, you need guru, correct? That is for the Pisces sign. They need guru. If they try to do themselves, they make mistake. They go for the extreme without any guidance, without any precautions. They make mistake and they destroy themselves.
Sir, you said boundaries is required in Pisces. Sir, it that means even having Rahu and Jupiter, it makes more extreme, no? So like it expands.
It depends. It depends who is dominating, Rahu or Jupiter.
Not
Okay.
together, sir. Any planet, either having Rahu alone or Jupiter alone, it makes extreme, no, sir. It expands the sign. So
No, Jupiter is expansion. Okay, but what expansion you are doing, they know it. Correct. But Rahu, you don't care. Correct. It only expansion, whether it's a negative, positive, anything.
okay, that means having Rahu is more negative, no, sir.
More negative. Yes, as comparison to Jupiter.
Sir, if you have Pisces, say in the ninth house, probably looking at multiple gurus. I mean, not sticking to some one guru if it's bad, but
Possible.
you can even have
Possible.
a micromanagement coming in from a father because of his protective nature and him knowing that you just go astray every time. I'm just
Possible.
elaborating. I'm just
Correct.
trying to figure it out. Others are very protective, right? So they would like to control you more.
Either father is protective or he himself is protective for the father. He is controlling the father. Both can be
Hmm.
possible.
Sir, if
Yes.
Pisces has moon, so moon itself has like fluctuating nature, no limits
Yes.
also for
Yes.
moon.
Then,
So
if
it
moon
may
is in
be
Pisces,
extreme.
so yeah, there may be a similar tendency. Okay, possible. Why? Because moon is also water planet.
वो
Okay,
तो
now
बह
the
जाएगा.
because are matching. Water is planet in the watery sign with no boundaries. Okay, so they need
So if
someone to guide. That is the best remedy for them. They should have mentor, teacher, or maybe parents can guide them. Okay, meditation is the best remedy for them. If they can do meditation, that is one of the best and lifetime remedy.
meditation, just self meditation without guru or teacher,
No, no, no.
self
If
meditation.
meditation, then also they need to learn properly, not from the books or YouTube videos and no. Therefore, for that also they need to learn from someone.
Okay. Even books will not work because it is if it is ninth house
No,
means definitely guru or teacher. Okay.
no, no. Like I told you, na, the Pisces sign is also imagination. If they self-reading, so they have that imagination thing. Okay, they can imagine anything. Anything means out of imagination they can do wrong. Correct. For them, whatever they are doing after reading books or after they are doing correct. Ultimately, they will not receive any result out of it. So this is about the Pisces. Pisces in the ninth house. Somebody saying that is a belief. Correct. So they react to guru symbol and anything connected to dharma. They were reactive to these things. So that is a Pisces sign. So in conclusion, you have understood these tattvas will help you to understand the first step. So always remember in Jyotish, we sometimes rush to predict events through dasha transit, but without knowing how native reacts. Okay, these basics of tattvas and all, you can never judge. Okay, well, like whether they are going to succeed or fail in that work, you can't decide these things without Tattva. Whether they will lose faith or take charge, you can't decide it. Will they become victim or a fighter in their life? You can't decide it without using the tattvas. The tattva of the sign is very, very important. If you understand it, you understand how their whole life actually starts, how it flows, and how it ends. So from now onwards, start using the tattva. Listen
Excellent.
this lecture. Listen this
Excellent.
lecture one more time. Make your notes. And if anybody
Very,
interested to learn more about the Rashi Sutra and all, they are welcome to Easy Predictive Astrology course.
very
Thank
nice,
you.
sir. Sir, one simple question, sir.
Uh,
Sir, like in Cancer, is a watery sign and movable, and we have
uh.
again Mars, totally different energy, like fiery. So that is like
So in
Mars
Cancer
is
sign, Mars,
debilitated.
yeah, Cancer sign, Mars is considered as debilitated, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now let's discuss this last question of this session. The situation is Cancer sign falls in the seventh house and Mars is sitting in that sign. How to predict? Anybody want to try?
The desire of marriage will be no more in the person. Person will not like.
Desire of, okay, marriage.
Yeah.
So what is the question, sir?
I think
Question
Mars.
is Cancer sign in seventh house and Mars is sitting in the seventh house.
I think that there is going to be an inaction, right? Generally,
Yeah,
Mars denotes
correct.
action. The
That's right.
yeah,
No,
I
there
think
will
that
be no violence.
I think
Some
yeah.
verbal fights can be there a lot. Emotionally reactive person.
See, we have discussed
Sir,
about the Cancer teacher.
whenever he
So,
is emotionally not satisfied, he will fight, and the
uh,
things will will turn to the problem. He needs always an emotional, safety and safeguard.
so let's understand this step by step. Okay, so everybody have tried. Almost all are correct. Okay, so let me give my opinion systematically. Okay, so seventh house represent, we know, marriage, spouse, serious relationships, and all these things, and especially how you deal with the people face to face. So now Cancer sign, okay, watery sign, that is emotional, protective, okay, family oriented, sensitive, and also very moody. So when Cancer sign comes in the seventh house, what does it mean? So in relationship, you want emotional security. Okay, you are very sensitive about how your partner treats you. Okay, how your spouse is treating you. That becomes very important for these people. So you need care, comfort, emotional connection in the marriage. Now you add Mars into this situation. So what is Mars? Mars is a planet of energy, aggression, action, correct, passion, courage, anger also, and impatient. Okay, fighter kind of a nature. Now imagine you are putting the hot nature Mars into the soft watery sign Cancer. Now it's a kind of a emotional boiling. You are boiling the water. Why? Because that Cancer is a water, na? Now you added the fire into it. What will happen?
But
Boiling.
it's weak fire, na sir?
It's debilitated.
Weak, strong, but yes, Mars will do its own work. Now, we to understand what to happen when Mars in seventh house. So seventh house, we know, is all about marriage. Cancer sign wants safety and softness. Mars bring fire, control, conflict. Okay, but in Cancer, Mars is also weak, debilitated. Now, understand the logic. This person want emotional bonding in the relationship. Okay, but they express it through anger, control, or fear. Very first, don't think in terms of how husband is behaving with you. That is your chart. Okay, so your own attitude towards the relationship and all these things, that also you need to judge from the same situation. Na? Mars in seventh house, Cancer sign. Okay, so both way you have to interpret it. So this person wants emotional bonding in the relationship, that is true, but they express it through anger, control, and fear, or fear. Anger control can be take place, or fear. Anything can be possible. That depends upon the other conditions also. Are you understanding it? Emotional bonding and relationship, all these things they want it, but they express how they express it. They express it through Mars.
Like desire of marriage will be in thoughts only. He cannot express it publicly or to anyone.
Their way of loving become aggressive or defensive.
That I want to get married,
Okay.
but when, how, or really want to marry or not.
Even if they don't want to hurt, okay, other people will feel like, yes, they are doing these things.
Yes.
Okay. So they may get emotionally reactive in the marriage. Very first thing. Okay. They attract partners who are moody and dominating. Okay, so it will works in both manner, na? That is applicable for him also, or her also, or for the partner. They attract this kind of people also. Okay, moody and dominating kind of people. Okay, they have control issue in the marriage. Either they want to dominate or partner will dominate.
What if moon is aspecting the seventh house?
See, moon will come into picture because that is the dispositor.
Correct.
Okay,
You
that
have
is always the part.
Cancer. You have Cancer. So anyway, Moon is there.
Okay, so if moon is aspecting it, so then it is a double surety. Okay, now moon is also participating here. Water is already in the
Divorce.
Water on the fire.
Divorce.
It will extinguish
They
all the
can't
fire
stay
and
together.
desires everything.
Sir, they
So
can't stay together.
overall thing, marriage may feel like a battleground for the emotions.
Rahu Ketu का क्या होता है? What would be the tattva for Rahu Ketu?
See, the very first thing, again, we have different opinions here. Okay, so what I follow, I will explain that part only. As I'm explaining in my all classes, I'm not taking any assigned, what we call this, Rashis for the Rahu and Ketu. Okay, so Rahu and Ketu, they always function in the two methods. First, with their dispositor. Second, with the conjunct planet. Okay, so I'm taking tattvas also with the same relatives. Okay, so like, okay, so where they are placed. So the first priority we should give to the dispositor. If any planet is in conjunct, then they behave like a conjunct Rahu Ketu.
तो वो उसी के तत्व ग्रहण कर लेते
वो ग्रहण करके अपने उसको डोमिनेट करके वो शो करेगा उसमें.
ठीक है, थैंक यू सर.
And again, the Rashi and all these things, some take Aquarius and a difference of opinion there. So I'm not taking this Rashi, anything. So it means no exaltation, debilitation, own sign for the Rahu Ketu.
Sir, over Rahu and Ketu we take fiery, Rahu as a airy. Is it not like
Yeah,
that
also? That is a basic tattva, fine. But when you interpret practically in horoscope,
Right.
okay,
Yes.
so they will overcome, correct? So according to dispositor, according to the planet conjunct, it will change. And obviously you can't interpret Rahu Ketu individually in any case. Okay, so all methods, all things, it all depends upon how Rahu Ketu, where it is placed.
So Rahu is with Saturn and Ketu is with Mars.
Yeah, for that only they are giving this tattva, na? Ketu with Mars, so they are taking fire, and Rahu with Shani. So Shani tattva they are mixed.
Air.
So then again you are adding some other planet tattva here, no? I am also saying the same thing, but my technique is my rule is I am saying focus on the dispositor plus
the house.
So Kujavat, Ketu or Shanivat Rahu, that concept.
Yeah.
Also people following. Okay, but practically when we interpret the chart, you have to use how that Rahu Ketu is placed. Okay, depending on the dynamic situation, we have to assign the tattva for Rahu Ketu.
Where it is placed.
Where it is placed.
Suppose it's placed in 5th Rashi Leo, so it will become fire.
It will show the tattvas of fire.
And if Ketu is in Capricorn, it will show earth.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. God bless you.
Okay, now with this concept, now there is another concept. I don't know how many of you know that we have already covered in Bhrigunandinadi old batch. We know male and female we assign to the Rashi. So generally what happens, we assign male, female depending on the odd and even sign. So there is another approach for it. Okay, I'm just giving you the hint. We can discuss it some other day. Male and female, there is a fixed ratio in nature. Okay, male and female are not 50-50. If you see human beings, they are not 50-50 ratio. There is a fixed ratio for it.
So 51-49.
Something like this. Something like this. I'm not remembering the exact name for it. You pick anything in the nature, correct? You pick plants. So you will see male, female plants. And the ratio is fixed. If you disbalance it, if you increase the number of females, the nature will take care automatically. Maybe natural disaster or something will happen to balance it. Then how can, in Jyotish, we have equal number of female and male Rashi? Are you understanding my question? Okay, so obviously I'm not denying that in all basic books or initial chapters, the same books which I have shown you, Fal Deepika and all, they have assigned 50-50. Okay, 6 male, 6 female. Okay, but in Prashna, we follow different approach for it. Okay, when you want to identify male child, female child, okay, like this, so we will follow the slightly different variation. So maybe next session, I will explain it.
Sir, you said Rahu Ketu depends upon the dispositor and also the conjunction. Sir, Mercury also acts like that only. If Mercury, Rahu, or Ketu, Mercury sits together or conjunction happens, means will the dispositor dominates or how, sir, for Tattva?
See, Mercury, Moon, there are two planets, okay, who get easily influenced. Okay, this is a basic theory of Jyotish. Okay, so what happens with Mercury and Moon? Okay, you can use the concept of Nomanshir, okay, or within one pad. Okay, so if let's say 3-4 planets are sitting with Mercury, so the closest degree wise, who is very closer to Mercury, so Mercury will adapt the quality of that planet. We call Mercury is what? Young, kid, yes. He's a bacha, correct? Kid, small kid.
Firstborn.
Small kids, they get influenced easily. Okay, whoever is near और डियर टू देम सो यस राजकुमार अभी राजकुमार बना नहीं है वो ठीक है वो बनने के उसमें है स्टेज में so within that journey to become a prince okay many people will influence them okay so whoever is nearby Mercury okay degree wise when I say nearby so I'm saying within one pada okay or in single Navamsha okay same Navamsha that planet will dominate the Mercury will take care the nature take those nature and the qualities of the planet okay and moon also we have pakshabal depending on the paksha we have different parameter to decide whether moon is
waxing or waning.
No, again there are 4 concepts to it not for 2 concepts whether planet is powerful or weak this is a one concept okay second concept is whether planet will give good result or bad result there are 2 different concepts and you can't do Jyotish if you don't know how to differentiate between these 2 things.
How do you differentiate?
You have to join my course for that. I can't explain that thing in
I can't join.
in 5 minutes.
I'll die.
Okay, so
I've already
answer
got
is very
4
easy.
4 courses. I can't do more.
Yeah. So for this, so for you, I'm giving you the hint. Okay, there is a concept. If you want to understand whether planet is giving you good result or bad result, okay, auspicious or inauspicious, that you can decide with the dignity of the planet. Dignities means dignities you have to decide with respect to Rashi, not house. Rashi. Planet is exalted or debilitated. How you decide it with respect to Rashi, correct? So these things will give you auspicious and inauspicious nature of the planet. Understood, everybody? So we will learn these things step by step because this is very interesting and very, very important. Second thing, whether a planet will give you, planet is favorable for you or not. This is second concept. Total there are 3, not 2. There are 3 concepts actually. First is auspicious, inauspicious. You have decided it. Then in second step, you have to check whether that planet is favorable for you or not. What is the meaning of favorable? So like Rituji, let's say you have diabetes, correct? So now you tell me sugar is favorable for you or not?
Not favorable.
Not favorable, correct? But I don't have diabetes. That same sugar is favorable for me. Correct?
So,
it means that sugar, the nature sugar is auspicious, correct? So you have seen planet is auspicious, good. Sugar is good. Now depending on your lagna, depending on my lagna, I need to decide whether that sugar is good, whether I can utilize that sugar or not.
Oh, not understood very clearly.
Then it's very difficult for you to do Jyotish because that is the basic fundamental. If you don't know whether that planet is helpful for you or not, okay, how we can make prediction? Everybody understanding this part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
marriage. Okay, so dignity of planet will tell you whether planet is auspicious or not auspicious. Okay, depending on the lagna, we have a concept of functional malefic benefic.
Yes.
Okay, that functional malefic benefic will tell you whether planet is favorable or not favorable.
Yes, yes.
Okay, whether that good planet you can utilize in your life or not. Every time exalted planet is not going to give you result. Sometimes that is not favorable. So maybe it is exalted, maybe it is good in your chart, but you can't utilize it. Correct? And the third concept is strength of planet. Strength of planet, we have 2 methods to judge the strength of planet. First is very famous, everybody knows Shadbal. Okay, second is you can use Vimshopak Bal or Vaisheshikamsh. There are 2 things. anything you can use. That depends
I
upon the
don't
division.
know. I don't know this.
There is a concept available in the Jehora. And if you read any classical book, go to divisional chart chapter, you will find this topic. Divisional chart, the purpose of divisional chart, if you read classical book, you will see Rishi is teaching divisional chart for the purpose of Vaisheshikamsh or Vimshopak Bal. It will give you the strength of planets,
In
not
all
only in D1 but in all divisional charts. Okay, that is the one of the method. Let me show you that part. So this is the chart. You can go to strength. You can see the strength. This is Shadbal strength. This is Vimshopak Bal. Vimshopak. Then we have Vaisheshikamsh, Ashtak Varga Bal.
What does it stand for? Vaisheshikam and Vimshopak?
Vaisheshik. Okay, Vaisheshik. It's a kind of a name given for this specific Visheshta, or what we call the quality. So for you, just to make you easy to understand, this is a kind of a strength. You can see this. Let me mark it. Beginners, don't worry. Okay, this is not for you. See this? This is a Dasha Varga. Dasha Varga means 10 divisional charts. Okay, so from 10 divisional chart, we have to decide the strength of planet, not only from the D1. So this is more refined way to decide the strength. There is another strength that is Shadabal. For every planet, we have some specific numbers. So below that, we consider it as weak. Above that, we consider it as strong. But in J Horana, you have this percentage.
Already written.
Okay. So in Rupa and all these things, you need some parameter to judge, correct? How will you decide it? So it's easy to, if you use this column, strength, you can see the percentage, which is below 100%, that is weak, which is above 100%, that is strong, simple. Like in this chart, you can see every planet is having more than 100. So all planets are good in strength. Okay, but if you want to compare, you can see Venus is the strongest planet. Okay.
That is Lagnesh for the start.
But if you see Shadwell, Jupiter is having 496, Venus is having 443, but still we are saying Venus is
because
powerful.
of Lagnesh.
Okay, so you need to understand the Rupa first. Okay, there is a concept of Rupa. So Rupas will help you to decide. Okay, so like this, there are many concepts that we need to understand. This is our first journey with the Rashi. And don't worry, slowly we will cover every part of it. Okay, but as a beginner, your job is to understand the Rashi and all qualities of Rashi, not only the symbolism. And today we have covered only one. Okay, there are 20 qualities, and in my easy predictive course, I will take 12 or 13 qualities. Correct. And those 10 to 12 qualities are enough. If you master it, you don't require anything else. So you can start making you can start your predictions, okay, from 1 or 2 weeks only after starting the class, but that is not enough. Okay, after learning the Rashi, then we need to understand the Lagna, it means the houses, then planets. Then your real journey actually starts. Okay, so what I will do after completion of 3 module, na, the 4th module I will keep Prashna, so that instantly you can start making predictions. Okay, and parallelly we will study the horoscopes and all these things. So Prashna will help you to decide anything quickly. Like somebody can ask you, when will I get job? Okay, so at least we can start with the Prashnas. You can answer it quickly for job, for health, whether this doctor is suitable for me or not, whether I should change my doctor, whether the type of medicines, whatever medicines I am taking.
Sir, आपने जो प्रश्न मैंने आपके साथ करा था, a dog got lost. So I looked up, it was showing 10th house. So I said, you have to take help of authority, police. And some money payment will, I don't remember the full chart. And they got the dog through police. And money.
So now see, that is helpful, correct? That is easy to apply. Okay, so every time birth chart is not required. So that's why I want that beginner, at least they can start making predictions. And for that also you need Rashi, Lagna and planets. Without that, we can't solve Prashna also. Okay, so I have planned everything. So we'll go step by step. Okay. Okay, last session we had discussed only Taurus. So I have shown you in what ways we can use the Taurus sign. That is just a demo, and there are more to it. And today we have seen one property of Rashi. In next session, I will show you something else, some other application of other than the qualities and something which we have already discussed, something new. We will announce it soon. Office will email you. Take care. Good night. Jai Gurudev.